I really hope and I plead to President Trump and his team, especially Tulsi Gabbard, because she knows the situation in Syria.
Actually, I know Tulsi. I could maybe try calling her and see if there's something she could do.
Yeah, Tulsi follows me also on X, and she reported about the atrocities against the minorities, Christians in Syria during the Senate hearing. You heard it. Mm-hmm. And I hope that she's seeing the reports I'm posting. We're not begging, but they know the truth. And the US as a superpower has also a moral obligation to stop the killing. You know, like we're not asking for intervention, no fly zone. Yeah, we're asking phone call from Trump to President Erdogan and Qatar, and this slaughter will stop tomorrow.
So Tulsi potentially could get in Trump's ear and tell Trump, hey, could you call Qatar and Turkey and they could stop the slaughters?
There is a video of Trump circulating now on X from 2017 or so. He says that Qatar is the biggest sponsor of terrorism in the region, and he knows it. He knows it, and he knows that Qatar is behind this. Giving all this money and giving the media cover via Al Jazeera with its strong influence over the people. So Donald Trump and President Putin, they're having phone calls nowadays, and they're agreeing on at least the minimum things in Ukraine. Stop the killing, right? So stop the killing in Syria should not be the biggest problem if it is about pressing Erdogan and Qatar. Like, okay, like if they want to teach a lesson to the people, how many they have to kill. Like we spoke about the Armenian genocide, the ratio of the killing was around 400 people per day between the 1880s till 1915. Now they're killing over 450 ratio per day. Like it's even more than the Armenian genocide, you know?
Yeah, even though it's a lot of Muslims, maybe it's good that a lot of Americans are thinking it's mostly Christians, because it's like if they're in there massacring Christians, which they are massacring Christians too, it's like we get some pressure to stop this. It's just, I mean, to me, Muslims, Christians matter equally, but to a lot of Americans don't view it that way. It's like, you know, it's just terrible seeing it. So hopefully we can get this some clips and try to get this to Trump and get him to pressure him to stop the massacres. I think all the people want it.
I think if Donald Trump does it, he will gain even credibility for himself, and he will gain lots of respect also among the Syrian people. And in the region, what is our problem with the US? Like, US is 10,000 kilometers away from us, right? Like we don't wake up in the morning and we're like hating on the US. That's not the case at all. We hate the policies which leads into such disasters in our countries. Therefore, he knows that this war was started by Obama. And Obama is one of his, they're not in good terms, basically, that much. He started this war. He financed all these terrorists in the country. Hillary Clinton did it. And Joe Biden continued it until the last day they did this regime change before he left the country. So he can...
That's right. It was right before Trump came in. That's right.
Yes.
And Trump's publicly spoken against it a lot. So hopefully he'll come in and at least try to stop the massacres.
Yeah, I think he should at least follow America First policy in this case. And I know that he also has other calculations with Israel and the influence of Israel, and that Israel may benefit from, you know, the destabilization of Syria. But there are thousands of people dying in a worthless war. It's not like doing any difference for Al-Qaeda or changing equations. It's just a free spree of killing, you know? Like it's not like there is fighting between two sides and people are dying in the middle. No. It's a pure evil, and he knows well that he can stop it. Therefore, Donald Trump, Putin, they can cooperate with Greece, they can cooperate with Cyprus. All these countries are horrified. Imagine this is happening in their neighborhood and Turkey is supporting it. What if Turkey supports something similar against Greece or against Cyprus? Everybody is alarmed in the region, and Greece is part of NATO, you know, and Turkey is part of NATO as well.
Yeah, that's crazy. They're part of NATO and they're allowing this. That's why, you know, there's things I like about Trump and don't like about Trump. But if he could put some pressure to do this, that'd be a huge win, and it would be popular with everyone. There's no one that wouldn't say it's not a good thing to not stop massacring people.
And there is no one, and there is no one in the world who likes getting credits and praises than Donald Trump. I think that would be.
That's true. That's true.